I am so glad to have received the Penske Acuras finally. This is going to be a review on the TSM models for the Penske Acura. It is the number 6 version. We got the number 6 version of the Penske Acura, which is driven by Juan Pablo Montoya, Dane Cameron, and Simon Pagenaud at the 24 Hours of Daytona in 2019. This car actually is a tribute, a throwback actually, to the one and only Parker Johnstone. This is a throwback Acura livery on this car, and this car competed in the 2019 and the 2020 WeatherTech Sports Car Championship for Acura Team Penske. This is the car that won the championship for Acura Team Penske in 2019. They did not win the 24 Hours of Daytona, but they did make the 24 Hours of Daytona version of this very car, which did not change at all throughout the year, really. But, you know, I'm glad they really actually made this. This model's made by TSM. It is a fantastic looking model. I think the only thing that's missing is the TV pods, and the thing about this car is the orange is not really the signature Penske Marlboro orange. I think that was probably for obvious reasons. You can't market, you know, Marlboro tobacco companies directly, which I can understand that, or they flat out just got the color wrong. But it still doesn't look too terribly off if you hold it to the light, which makes it look very decently. But you know, TSM always produces such wonderful, and I mean wonderful, wonderful models. This one is no exception indeed. I was so excited to get the 143rd of this, and I'm also getting the 118 of this in the next coming days. Well, we are going to slit this out of its packaging. Here, it comes in this little plastic packaging here. We can get it in focus there. There we go. And the plastic comes off of it. I always keep in the plastic. I don't know why. I mean, the plastic always kind of looks a little rough, look a little sketchy, you know, with all the scratches on it and everything, but it also kind of protects the actual packaging itself. So I really like the fact that TSM really kind of goes all out with that, because the way they really put a lot of tender love and care into their models. These are, by no means, these are toys. I really shouldn't have to explain that to the common viewer watching this video. But, you know, they really put all the love and care into the world into their product. And, you know, it really does reflect onto the finished product itself. Now, the finished product itself comes with the plastic case that protects the actual bottle itself. So, for sole purposes, the fact that I'm never taking this out of the packaging, really, we're just going to review it just once outside the packaging, and then we'll put this car back into its casing there. A little decal flaw with the names here on the passenger side, but you know, when this is displayed, it's only really displayed really like this. So it's not really much of a factor into that. But we are going to take it out of its plastic casing for just this one sole purpose of this review. Then the rest of the time it's just going to be in its casing the rest of its lifespan, pretty much. Let's see here. Oh, this comes with a little styrofoam to it. This is pretty awesome. I like the styrofoam that comes in. This is really cool. Let's see here. Let's try to take it out. I'm taking this out very, very gingerly. So don't mind me. I'm being extremely, and I mean extremely careful with this. And I'm just so really upset that, you know, the Penske Acuras will not be back next year. I mean, I know that their Acura's trying to go with more of a customer program. And you did not hear this from me, but I am hearing from word on the street that Acura might join the likeness of Wayne Taylor Racing next year, which that would be flat out awesome. I am so sorry that I should have cut the video. I should have done that, but I'm almost there. Like, I'm trying to get this piece of tape off. There we go. There we go. Alrighty. So here we go. Let's take it out of its plastic casing. Let's see if we can do it. There she is. Voila. There's the Penske Acura itself. And let me tell you something. This model is absolutely fantastic. Let me get this from a distance here. There she is, right there, all in her glory. Look at that beauty. I love the slightest detailing inside this Acura model. This is really, I mean, this is really state-of-the-art here, people. All the little cuts and all the little aero bits they have on this car, even the antennas, you know, everything. It looks like, besides maybe the TV pod on top of the cockpit, they really outdid themselves here. And I would seriously love it if Acura still stuck around, which it looks like they are. They just don't want a factory effort by Penske. I think they want to go with more of a customer-based program. So if the Acura stay around, I mean, the Wayne Taylor team is going to be a stellar team. They do have the lights here. Oh, this is pretty cool. At night, these lights light up. That is awesome. That little light detail to it. That is really cool. That actually kind of lights up just a little bit, but it's a different colors, and it really doesn't light up. But, you know, it's got, you know, all the little cuts here. It's got, even with where the 6 is, you know, the scoring monitors, there's a little bit of a cut there. You know, the deep where the exhaust is another cut there. The dorsal fin, everything about this model looks fantastic. Like I mentioned earlier, this car does not have the signature Marlboro orange onto it, unfortunately, which, you know, I mean, I can well understand, you know, you don't want to market cigarettes or tobacco or any sorts of that to anybody, especially adults. But, you know, you know, the orange doesn't look too far off when you're actually holding it to the light. It's when you actually hold it in person or when you have low lighting, it really doesn't look super accurate. But that's my only complaint, minus really what's going on here. There's a little bit of a screwy decal error there. But like I said, you know, this diecast, I mean, this is not diecast, excuse me, I really shouldn't be saying this is a resin model. This resin model is absolutely beautiful. Including here, like you see right here, you got the front bumper here where you got a little bit of a slit here. The air slides in there and it just looks, oh god, that looks spectacular. I love the front end of these Acuras. To me, that's the best part of them. You got the little antennas there, you got the little driver's cockpit. Even the driver's cockpit looks a little detailed to me. I think that looks flat out awesome. And of course this says 24 Hours of Daytona. You know, this is an Acura DPI ARX05 number 6. This is the one that won the WeatherTech Sports Car Championship in 2019 with Dane Cameron winning Papa Montoya, with Simon Pagenaud driving with the endurance races. Like I said, this livery is a throwback to Parker Johnstone, and this is a fantastic looking car in itself. I'm trying not to touch it at all because you don't want to break anything on this car. This thing is very fragile. This thing is flat out awesome. And here comes my recommendations. Here comes Mr. Noonan's famous recommendations. You know what? With Penske, I mean, there are a few basic needs in life, and the rest are wants. For any Penske fan, this is a basic need. You should have this model in your collection. I would personally recommend it. It is the car that I've been looking forward to the most all year long. And so far, they have not disappointed me. I am extremely happy with how this came out. Don't get me wrong. It looks like the orange may be a little screwy. It may not look properly sometimes. I mean, they could have made it a little bit more fluorescent, a little more day glow-ish, like the Marlboro orange is. But they didn't get it. They still nailed every single bit of it, and it looks fabulous. I love the detailing of this model. I mean, the fact they get this mold perfect, and besides the TV pods, really, you know, honestly, I'm really flat out impressed with it. It is worth the purchase. I mean, you can go into Team Penske's store right now and purchase one. I don't know how many of them are left, but I know also my friends over at Replicars also have a few of these. I don't know if they're actually, I'm not sure if they're actually in stock anymore. I really got to double check with that. I really haven't seen Replicars as of late, but it does get my thumbs up. It gets my good word. I also got the number 7 with Elio, Ricky Taylor, and Rossi, and I got the 118s coming in very soon. So we will review the 118s as well. I would ask you for more. We're going to do some more reviews of models. You know, I got this one right here as well, the number 68 Ford GT. So we're definitely going to review that one. That's going to be a fun one. That's going to be nice. But please leave a comment if you do so, if you want to see more of these, especially the 118s coming up. Drop us a like, drop a like, that would be very awesome. And I would appreciate if you subscribe for more content. We do a lot of different things. So IndyCar, IMSA, some NASCAR stuff these days. And, I'm really excited to do more of these because I have a whole bunch of TSMs and a whole bunch of Sparks that I haven't reviewed yet, and I'm excited to get through some of them. So this is Robbie Noonan saying thank you so much for watching this video, and we'll see you in the next one.